Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me well? Three, one, two, three. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. I had test this prior, so I'm kinda testing it here. Hey Jacob, Steffi, hello, Raffles, Steve, ciao. Revenant Ray, Revenant Ray is very. Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys hear me? Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me better, worse? I should have tested this earlier, I guess. How's the audio? Better, worse? Okay, the music is too loud. Okay, perfect. Okay. Very important information. We can down it. Let's go 0.4. Is it better? Hello, hello. Hello, Yodine. Yodine, sorry. Hey, Darklindo, ciao. Hey, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow, but I'm trying to figure this out before we watch the launch, the launch cinematic together. And I didn't have time to set up because I'm on a new machine, so I'm trying. I still didn't have any way to test this before going live. So sounds way better now. Okay, okay, okay. Everyone can hear me good. Everything is okay. Can I have multiple feedback on this? Okay, because I have the equalizer on the microphone. I don't know if it does anything at all. Hello, hello, hello. Still okay? Worse? Better? Should I turn off the equalizer? Era Fox. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my god, you are so many. Do you guys like the the stream avatars? You can customize your avatars, by the way. I'm afraid that I lost data of previous avatars. So if you guys used to follow me here and you had your avatar, I'm not sure if the data was kept. So but basically, it works like this. I can actually spawn some points for you. Points are earned by passively watch the stream, and also These are the stars that I'm spawning down. You can press jump, command jump to jump and try to catch the stars for additional points. You can try it, and with points you can customize your avatar. Basically, you have to type command extension. It should send the bot should send a link automatically, and you will be redirected to customize your avatar. Nothing fancy, but I mean, it's cute. I find it cute. I really like stream avatars. It's very nice. And so, yeah. So the trailer is in the cinematic is in 20 minutes. I have read an article from the Viego mains subreddit where we actually found the name of the exalted skin for Viego, which I'm not sure when they're going to, probably either later today or tomorrow they're going to release a devlog, I'm sure. And so in this press article, this is Game Press, but it's not the only article where they feature this name, and it's here. It's Revenant Rain Viego. Okay, there is definitely some spam of the bot. Maybe I have to find a way to disable the bot chat, because also, guys, if you hear any polluting sound from outside my window or downstairs, maybe you hear extra voices, please let me know. Try turning the equalizer off. Okay, let's try this. Let's see. Because I was actually trying to denoise background stuff. Okay, well, equalizer is now off. So you should hear better. Hello, hello, hello. And also let's disable noise gate. Noiser mic. Okay, can you guys hear me better? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I'm trying to see if there is any. Okay, there shouldn't be any pollution because someone is already making noise outside my window, and a bit better. Sounds better. It's good now. Okay. Please, guys, let me know. I go paranoid on this, but let me know if you hear any weird sound coming from. Again. Voices coming from downstairs or sounds coming from outside of my window, because I go paranoid with this. Revenant is gonna be one of the skins where it's the base idea but just better. I don't know, honestly. If that's the case, I would kinda like it. Not gonna lie. I like skins that enhance the base theme. Good morning, Nip Nguyen. Did I say that right? Do you have a short delay on your stream? I don't think so. When I set up the stream, I put everything on low latency, ultra low latency, so it should be immediate. I hope it is. Also, I'm on a new machine that should be slightly better than my previous machine. It works very well with editing, though it already froze with my last stream. Let's see how it's the chat. Do you guys like the layout, the new layout? Okay, it's a bit more centered now. McFlip. Imagine the skin is what happened Viego after he got sealed is like rival to Mordekaiser in the underworld. That would be cool. After you mean after the Sentinels of Light, which by the way, I really hope the Sentinels of Light is they will uncanonize it. How is the English word for it? Decanonize it, because Sentinels of Light was the biggest fiasco in the history of League of Legends lore, in my opinion. But that's thing. So yeah, and also, did you guys see? Let's see how much. Okay, 16 minutes. Did you guys see the new Shyvana? So you guys won. Actually, Riot made her younger. They actually made her younger. Okay, so I know that a lot of people are happy about this. Honestly, I'm not, because I think that the way that she was first portrayed, with the rougher look, with the more older approach, like Ambessa, I liked it. I liked it more because it gave her more characterization. She's too much silky smooth now. Okay, she still has some scales here, but she's too silky smooth. She's a, I don't know. I'm not sure. Of course, we will have to see it, but I hope that, I don't know. I hope that they gave her some character, because again, I'm not a fan when they just make characters look super beautiful or anime. I'm not a fan of that stuff, to be honest. So I really hope that okay, this one I can, okay, perfect. So I really hope that they're gonna give her more character, I'll be honest. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just you. I don't mean to either. Okay, does Shyvana's face look the same as Zahin? Zahin, not Zahen. You say it's Zahen, right, guys? No, why the same? But in which terms the same? Like static, no animations? I mean, let's wait. Maybe Riot will surprise us this time. Let's hope. Love the layout. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you, Steffi. Thank you, Sarok. Zeze, ciao, Zei. Hello. Not gonna lie, now she needs some scales on her face. I agree, I agree. It would be nice to have some scales on her face. She's too much silky smooth. Then again, I understand that I'm pretty sure that it's not easy to decide champion designs, because people will always have different likings. So the kind of approach they go for, I'm sure it's more of a, let's make as many people content as possible, because people really take this kind of stuff to heart, and I'm glad to some degree. I'm glad. On one hand, I'm glad. On the other hand, some people can really get really obnoxious, really toxic. So I was hoping for God King Diego. Ah, yes. God King is a very nice. But I'll be honest, Revenant Rain is not bad. Revenant Rain sounds nice. Then again, it's a name for now. Let's wait for the actual model. the name itself sounds super cool, especially for a champion like Viego that is about that is about it's not about anime like for example take the Wild Rift direction. It's very anime because that's the uh, Eastern Asia market, of course. No, they that's heavily preferred. So if you think about Dawnbringer Viego or the Calligraphia one, which is the legendary for Wild Rift, they are super anime. That's a style that I don't really like. Crystal Rose, that's an epic. Crystal Rose Viego, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Her horns look like a headpiece rather than a part of her. Yeah, no, I get I mean, they still wanted to retain the original design. It does look a bit weird, but let's wait. Let's wait. I want a 360 on her model, and I want to see her overall. And also they announced, or they leaked, or anyway, I don't know where they got the information from. Probably from more articles. So it's official Riot releasing news to the press. Ah, okay, Spidrax, even Spidrax got it. Viego's exalted skin is going to be called Revenant Rain. Super cool, the name, huh? Revenant Rain sounds super cool, I'll be honest. It's very cool. Upcoming Lilia skin. That's probably for the Chinese anniversary event. Is that right? Yeah, trist it's not Battle King Viego. Imagine it was Battle Academia Viego. Skin would be so sad. Oh my god. Imagine Cafe Cutie. Imagine pajama cosplay Cafe Cutie Viego. $250. Pajama unicorn cosplay Cafe Cutie. Diego. Toxic is no good for anyone. If you end up being right, it doesn't make sense to be toxic about the game. The community is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It's cool, but it's a gacha scam skin. Yeah. Now, I was actually thinking this morning. I was actually thinking about it. I don't understand why Riot, like it would still be insane, an insane system. But why don't they like make exalted skins available to purchase with mythic essences? Like rolling like yes, I understand the PT system from what I understand of the Sanctum. You have like mythic chromas have 40 pools. Exalted skins have 80 pools for the PT system. The thing is that the PT system carry on through exalted skins or mythic chromas until you reach 80 pulls. So, for example, if you pulled 4 Ancient Sparks when the very first exalted skin for Jinx was released, okay, you'd still be 77 shy from the PT system. So it counts through the exalted skins releases rather than for the singular skin. And I don't understand. It's weird. It's kind of weird because I don't even think it's intentional for how weird the spaghetti code of the client is. Honestly, it's just weird overall. It's just weird. And but in my opinion, they should, since Mythic Essence is the value, it was rewarded to be the standard currency for the Sanctum. Just make it so that when exalted skins come out, Yes, there is the PT system. If you want to keep the PT system, that's good. But make them also cost mythic essences. So at least through pools. I think standard gacha works like this. No, I'm not even very informed about it because I really I don't play gacha games in general, and I don't I kind of disregard the system per se. Please, Shyvana skin. What? Lilia means sitting good. You mate, are you Italian? Sì, crab. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. Salvation cinematic teaser. Wow. Looking hot. Huh? By the way, it's. I think it was. Spidey already said that. Okay. It's the Unit Image is the name of the studio for this cinematic that is gonna 5 minutes. In 5 minutes there is probably gonna be the countdown. And so yeah, it's the same for Still Here, The Call, and Legends of Runeterra. Okay, the Legends of Runeterra cinematics I'm not a fan of. I'm not that a fan of the style of the still image style, kinda low frame rate. That I'm not a fan of, but Still Here, The Call, they were all amazing. So, and probably this one is gonna be even better. I know everybody wants Fortiche for every single trailer, and I understand that because Fortiche is just peak. But I always loved this kind of cinematic style because it's very recalling of Blizzard cinematics, and I always loved Blizzard cinematics. Like if you watch to this day Wrath of the Lich King launch cinematic trailer, Wrath of the Lich King, which was like what 20 years ago, it's still crazy good. And this style kind of reminds me of it. For example, the Sentinels of Light trailers. I have no idea which one was the studio behind the Sentinels of Light trailers. They are way more cartoonish. I don't like that style. I really don't like that style. So 4 minutes left. They should add to Exalted Skins a real shit like plushie of skin. Like on the Riot merch. I love your videos. Didn't know your stream. Ciao, hi, and Tinny 37. Sorry, I'm so bad at reading names. Yes, corporate looking decisions buffer me sometimes, to be honest. Yeah, no, there is no. And mind you, what's your name? Dia, is that you? Dia, is that you or the enthusiast? Anyway, the thing is that Riot is actually one of the companies with most freedom compared to many other companies. Like I remember Blizzard during Activision's tyranny. I mean, not that Microsoft is any better, let's be honest, but they were completely crippled. Their wings were completely crippled, and so in comparison, if I think about Riot Games, especially with their involvement with the community on Twitter, like if now you make an account and you tag a Rioter, you tag Drew Levin on X, telling him that you had a troll in your match, which is something that I want to show. There is something. It's actually the subject of a video that I'm making. Anyway, later I'm gonna show you. Anyway, if you do that, you will have Drew Levin himself answering you, asking you for the game ID and taking care of it for you. It's like, how many companies, guys? Again, I'm the first person to criticize harshly Riot Games for many things, but at the same time, credit where credit is due. Riot has many good perks as well, because it's the way they listen, the way they interact and listen to the players, to feedback. Riot Mort, for example, now he actually came back from a hiatus because people are gonna be people, okay, and it's not even a matter of League of Legends. It's not that the League of Legends community is the most toxic in the world. No. Video game communities are toxic everywhere, all over the place, okay? The thing with League of Legends is that it's the most played game in the world, okay? It's the widest player base ever. Of course, the feeling of it being more toxic is there, but it's not true, because proportionally speaking, every game is toxic, unless you're playing Deltarune by yourself, okay? And of course, that there is not gonna be people flaming you for playing however you want. Gonna ready a bingo card to see how long and how many times it takes for someone to ask if Axel is Italian. It already happened multiple times already. Yes, guys, I'm Italian. I am Italian. Unfortunately, I'm Italian. Unfortunately for you, unfortunately for your ears, I'm Italian. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so I just realized that it's slightly. Let me fix the border. Okay, here it is. Okay, we got it, more or less. Surely better. There shouldn't be any border. Let's disable my BGM music. Okay. Can you guys hear? Super important. Can you guys hear the video? I mean, the video sound. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna warn you, I'm not someone who is like, oh, wow, oh, wow, whoa. I actually pretty silent, unless there is something that really catch my. So I will mostly enjoy the cinematic. Maybe I will have something. Maybe I will comment something quick, but I'm not someone who is like, oh wow. Whoa. No! Whoa. Really? Oh my god, that's... Oh! Average reaction video. Okay. Crazy. People are crazy. Like, I can't... Let's see, maybe I can show you. Like, this is the chat. It's going crazy. The chat for the official video, and it's going crazy. My God. Okay. Like it should be. Prefer to not overreact. No, I do have my spikes of hype, like a child, a big child. And sometimes when I'm alone, sometimes I even like I clap to myself when I like something very much. But generally, I'm not someone who can. Ooh, oh, wow. But yeah, I can be cringe by myself too. I'll try to contain myself, of course, here, but I get hyped, guys. I'm super into stuff that I love. I I smile like an idiot. I clap even if I'm alone by myself. I when things hype me up, I do. So there's a big delay, really, guys. No, I don't understand because I have everything set to ultra low latency, so I don't understand why. Damn it. Because I set up the launch to ultra low latency, but Snow, by the way, thank you for the super chat. Snow. Grazie. Because I launched the streaming with ultra low latency, but now that I think about it, in the output, in the settings, which I can't change now. God damn it. 40 seconds. Okay, I'm checking if I can do anything, but I don't think I can do anything. Output. No, there is nothing I can. Also, bitrate. Can I make it more? Okay. Stream video. Nothing, guys. I can't. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we are. Guys. But it's the Elder Dragon. Okay, that's Shyvana. So that's the Elder Dragon. Okay. Of course they put Shyvana. Oh my god, she's way more. She looks so sharp, so cool. The new Shyvana. She's eating. But I don't understand, what is this red thing? Are they Noxus? They are Noxus. What is that magic? Oh, Jesus. Justice! Got so. Ah. Jesus, that face. My god, she looks so cool, Shyvana here. But you didn't do anything. the Sailor Moon meme. But you didn't do anything. My god, looks beautiful. Demacia looks beautiful. MMO vibes. That's a new champ? But isn't that Jarvan? Beautified Jarvan or something? Victorious Jarvan? Also, I had that the new champion is gonna be Cithria or something. Something resembling a Demacian soldier. Ah, that's it? Oh my god. Yeah, sorry for the night train. Sorry for the night train follow-up videos, guys. But okay, so it's already available for a watch. Do we have the best of the best? The design of these suits, that's super nice. Very modern. The kind of recalling of Viego's super modern rockstar leather jacket. Not gonna lie. Let's see what you guys think about the trailer. Yeah, that was the Elder. Full screen. Sorry. Damn it. I didn't full screen it. Yeah. I also noticed that I thought it would be lower resolution, but it's not lower resolution actually. And I didn't prepare a full screen uh, scene, guys. So I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Wait, Valor is that big? Yeah, it was kind of big. Now we're gonna check it out again. That's such a banger. Oh my god, Yunara. Yeah, Yunara. They brought back Yunara too, and the thing is that it's a brand new render. It's not because it's not the same studio. It's not for Tish, so they actually made their own. I wonder why. Is Yunara that popular? Here she comes. Poor boy over here. Same champ. Very cool cinematic. Citra was on the Silver Wing. Ah, okay. I didn't notice. Yeah, I'm kind of slow, guys. That's why I need to rewatch because I'm very emotional with trailers and my brain is slow. So most of the times I need to rewatch things. Base night train recommendation. Also, not a fan of Yunara, but I like that she decided to go to the Masia personally. Yeah, she was carrying, but the thing that she was carrying, now we're gonna check it out. Gun without the armor just feels off. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit off. But again, it's nice that they portrayed him in a different. Maybe that's gonna be a skin. Would be nice. But even if they visual updated Garen, he starts to be a bit old model-wise, guys. I was checking him out before the stream, and it's actually kinda old. Even if they already updated him, but it's still old. It was such a long time ago already. Time for a 45 minutes naked video. It's true. The sun has since then peak salvation. But where's my Gilly Lux? It's true. They didn't show Lux. Now to run to early lore of League for discussion. Yeah, that's the right subreddit, not the other one. Making an appearance. It's terrible. It's terrible. You didn't like it, Carrillo. Carrillo Tony. Surprise Lux didn't show. I feel better this way. Yeah, I agree. Lux is always everywhere. I love how the Elder Dragon and Shyvana Dragon form were clones of each other. It wasn't exactly clones. Now we check it. Okay, let's see a bit. So this is now let's watch it from the start. I don't know why the speed up feature does not work. Okay, this guys is Geralt. No, this is Ciri, guys. Geralt of Rivia. Okay. Anonymous troops. Anonymous Legends of Runeterra troops. So this is Morgana, the new Morgana skin. Can't even remember the name at the moment. It's a new battle pass. It should be the prestige skin, the last track, reward track of Morgana. Also, I don't understand why is the Elder Dragon. Okay, first of all. Okay, so this is a. Like, what is this village inside a cave? Is this a cave? Because I'm not the best on Runeterra's geography, not without the map. I love how Garen is shown as this very moralistic guy. Jonas probably here to announce Sinzao's death or something. Yeah, most likely. So darkness is nocturnal. Okay, here we see Geralt of Rivia getting ready to hunt monsters. But why were the wait? Is it like these are fauna, Valorant fauna? There are some kind of creatures that they are also on Legends of Runeterra, for sure, 100%. This explosion here, I don't understand. This red explosion here, like this red magic. Okay, this kind of magenta red. Looks a lot like Swain's magic. I find it funny that this is the second Morgana statue to advertise a skin we had. This is low Eloville. Maybe it isn't the Elder Dragon. In Legends of Runeterra, the dragon is huge. This dragon is huge. But which, maybe the Mountain Dragon. But even if it's the Mountain Dragon, okay. But maybe it's just a representation of a generic threat. But I don't understand why. Also, this darkness here. What is this darkness? Taking over this village that apparently is inside of a cave. Or maybe it's because part of Demacia is inside of a cave. Maybe part of the city is inside of a cave. But I don't understand, what is this darkness, this mist, this dark mist? It can be ruination. Doesn't make any sense that it's the ruination. But if it's not the ruination, then what is it? It's very cool how she's here and she starts playing and dramatic jump. So those are Noxian soldiers. Jeez, why so? Oh! Why so angry? No, Shyvana is now that's the Elder. It's the Elder because it grayscale and blue eyes. It's the Elder. This is the Elder Dragon. It's not the Mountain Dragon. But I don't understand what does the Elder Dragon have to do? It's a cave, but what does the Elder Dragon have to do with a cave and some kind of dark mist taking over? I don't understand. That there's too much going on and because maybe now that I think about it, okay, there should be like Runeterra map. No, I can't really move around too much. But, like if you go to Demacia, okay. So, Farming Town, Wendale maybe? Often invaded by wyverns, this hunting and farming town was also the birthplace of Queen. Okay, which it would make sense because there is Queen there. There is nothing. There is no footage, nothing about this, but probably it's Wendale at this point. It would connect well to Queen being there. Often invaded by wyverns, this hunting and farming town though was also the birthplace of Queen. I'm not sure we have Meltridge, the Grey Gate, Old Bargate. Bandle City, what is Bandle City doing here? Highland City, High Silvermare. Okay. Can you tell us more? A city in the rocky islands of Demacia's northwest. But is there an entrance? Because like this is a rock formation, but maybe there is it's caved and there's something inside. I don't understand. I'm not very... For sure Necrit can cover this well. Necrit can cover this well, no problem, no issue. Haunted Town, Fosbarro maybe. Named after the late Fossian Crown Guard, this town was once haunted by nightmarish demon Nocturne. It says Nocturne, see, okay. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which Old Bargate. I have no idea, honestly, what this could be. Jungle Gap. I'm not a fan of how jagged. Oh my god! By the way, here it looks like a mount. Jesus, but how is it possible? Is he a Titan from Shingeki no Kyojin? It's huge. Come on, his face is 5 times the size of this guy's torso, and he's even on the background. It should be even smaller. Instead, it's like Jesus. Shyvana doing Elder while Nocturne solo ults is super. It's huge. I like her way more here. That she's more hybrid here. it's not like the I don't know, like it's still not HD here. You can see well, but she looks super cool here. She looks way cooler. Also, here you can see the plating, how the plating come from the platings come from her nose. So she looks very cool. Yeah, Queen is huge. See, sorry, the bottom is huge. What is that? Like, it's like the tag, soldier's tag, something like that. So, this is the new champion, but why would they call for wildlife? I would expect that to be more of an Ishtal thing rather than a Demacian thing. Yeah, those armors looks better in auction. Shyvana is so hot in the cinematic compared to game, yeah. She looks okay, but honestly, guys, okay, I know I'm a nitpick, but why would you shoot a giant scale dragon with a crossbow? Tiny little bolts. What would that even accomplish? Valor is a huge beard now. I mean, for a beard to actually grab onto a human and carry the human around like it's nothing, it has to be huge. That makes sense. I legit thought the deer were Nafiri. Could be a dark ice corrupted deer, since Freljord is close to the Demacia. Could be, but I'm thinking more of a fey kind of creature. I still don't have clear the. It's super sharp design. I really like it. They are similar, of course. They are similar to dragons. Like dragons are dragons, guys. Like if you check the elder dragons, if you check the base dragon, water dragon, fire, air, every elemental dragons, elder dragons, they have the same design. The baseline design is the same. No? Of course, they are dragon. It does make sense. It's like humans. We all have hair, more or less. We all have hair. We all have the ears in the same place, the eyes in the same place, etc., etc. Nocturne. So people are saying that that darkness, that thing getting, yeah, it does make sense. Could be, but they don't show me. Let's see. Okay, so Siri actually was Yunara all along, and this is the tip of the spear. Ah, okay. It's the tip of the spear, Xinzao's spear. It's the tip of Xinzao's spear, and she's probably coming to Demacia to say hello. Xinzao is now a hot top model from Shurima. Is dead. But then again, if there is Nocturne there, then it's Fosbarrow. Then it has to be Fosbarrow. though there is no Sona. Queen is in Uwendale, but that doesn't necessarily mean probably she was just dispatched from Demacia to handle the threat. It has to be Foss Barrow then. It definitely is Foss Barrow. If there is Nocturne, it has to be Foss Barrow. Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine these forests, all of these settings, these in Riot in League of Legends MMO? Oh my god! Oh, this poor kid. Oh, poor kid. But the poor kid stood there AFK. Kid, there is dark. There is everyone is running. Don't go don't go AFK. Yeah, no, it does make sense that it's so I was thinking that maybe these guys no, but they're not. They can't be on that legion. It's on that legion because otherwise I doubt that Garen would care to get the antagonist. Because they are husks that they're not even. My God, look at the eye. Uh, what is it? I'm a complete noob when it comes to guilds makeup. Is this like eye glitter or something? That's a lot of eye. This is too modern. It looks a bit too modern. Okay, see, this is why Valor has to be huge, because to take a human being like this, eyeshadow. Sorry guys, eyeshadow. It's like it's an eyeshadow that it's a bit it's like it has glitter on it or something. It's a bit too modern. Maybe. Then again, all respect to Unity Image, the studio behind this cinematic, but the way Fortiche delivers a cinematic, the realism Fortiche delivers a cinematic. Okay, so here we have but this is Jarvan. It has to be Jarvan. It has to be Jarvan. There's no other way, possibly, because guys, let's be honest for a second, okay? Current Jarvan is a he looks like a Power Ranger. A Power Ranger from a PlayStation 1 game. It's atrocious. Even design wise, it looks atrocious. Okay, so probably this is a way to render Jarvan's design in modern League of Legends. So Shyvana is going to be the new ASU or VGU, possibly VGU. Anyway, Shyvana is going to be the rework for the Demacia season. Though we still have like Jarvan needs it tremendously. Lux actually needs an update, a visual update tremendously. Who else do we have from Demacia? In dire need. Actually, Queen and Valor, they also could use a rework. Huh? I got it with the delay and all. What did you get? Let's see. So, yeah, Sona needs a rework. Her gameplay has been quite dull for a while. Sona as well needs a. Sona also needs a visual update. I never say gameplay because I don't want to judge too much. Like I have my opinions on all the champions that need extreme rework, but I don't want to offend any one trick. So Jarvan, the King Prince of Demacia is the least Demacia looking champion. Queen needs a complete work. See, no, but there are a lot. Yeah. Ah, you got the star. Zay. I got it with the delay. Nice, good job. Good job. Vayne is the master. Oh, Vayne, for example. Vayne is one of those champions that, just like Jinx and Vi and Jace, received an actual lore ASU, which is paywalled. Because Sentinel Vayne, even though I don't like Sentinels of Light to be canon, and I hope they make it non-canon because it's horrible. Sentinels of Light was a disaster, was horrible. But that being said, Sentinel Vayne is the actual upgrade. It's the actual art and sustainability update to Vayne, because base Vayne is also atrocious. She's atrocious. Yeah, most of the Demacian champions are atrocious. Vayne looks horrible. Queen and Valor, they don't look okay. Jarvan is with his one frame animation per attack, horrible, absolutely horrible. Uh, Sona, Lux, Garen received an update, but it's so old that at this point it's not. He still needs one, in my opinion. Yes, Sentinel Vayne is current Vayne in lore. Yeah, but I hope that they will undo that, because the way they developed Sentinels of Light is horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sentinels of Light, Graves, Sentinels of Light, Rengar, guys, Rengar. During Sentinels of Light event, the Riot skin team, they were like contacted by the analysts, and they said, okay guys, this time we need skins for these champions, because these champions are the most popular now, and releasing a skin now with this event, they would sell more. Okay, who are they? Okay, it's Rengar, it's Pike, and so they just, yeah, Pike has the background on the Ruination game, but I'm not. I'm still not sold on Pike becoming a Sentinel. It's horrible. Pike Pike character writing is an undead. It's an undead who drown and seeks vengeance. That's his whole character. He shouldn't have any evolution in his character. That's what he is. He's a vengeful undead ghost drown in the sea. Beautiful. It's a beautiful character. I love Pike, but that's all he should be. It, why do you have to give him a redemption arc where he becomes a protector of the light? Are you serious? Because he, I am no, but you didn't play the game. Because if you play the game, he writes Diego's name in his list. Okay, and okay, so are you telling me that that's enough for Pike to become a Sentinel of Light? Anyway, let's not start this argument because I will never end. Ah. Justice! Phew, the big light sword that comes from the sky and destroys everything. Okay, so these are definitely, my god, they look so ugly. Why they are like this? They don't look like fake creatures. They look like demon spawns. What the hell? Why they are like this? Jesus. Who generated these monsters? So they are actually Nocturne's followers? Pike is literally Minecraft 1.80 what? Nocturne also needs a VGU. Jesus, yes! Nocturne is horrible! Horrible! Then again, from the Noxus season, Vladimir still needs a VGU. Talon still needs a VGU. Katharina still needs a VGU. Yes, they updated her like twice, but she still looks old. She's still very obsolete. She still needs a VGU. Draven needs a VGU. Jesus, Draven looks horrible. Riven still needs a VGU. Darius still needs a VGU. Everyone needs VGU. Like it will never end. It will never end. They will never like from the pacing, because in my opinion they should stop producing new champions. Stop releasing new champions. Stop, and renew all the old ones. Stop releasing new champions. Renew and make visual gameplay, even new kits, even new gameplay kits for old champions, already existing champions. Do that. Stop releasing new champions. Modernize it, because I can't play a game where I have Zahen and Zillian in the same game. Zillian, guys, Zillian. It's a Goomba from Mario 64. You can't even understand where is the face, where is the butt. You can't even make it out unless you zoom 200 pair. Anyway, I still don't understand what these creatures are. Are they like nightmare creatures generated by Nocturne? Doesn't make much sense, because I doubt that Nocturne can work like this throughout daylight. And I don't understand why Nocturne would cooperate with the Elder Dragon. Maybe it's just taking advantage of the Elder Dragon randomly attack. Jesus Christ. Garen's face here is it's epic. I love it. Jesus. What's so funny? I don't know why. It's so funny. Why? But are they Noxian? Because honestly, it doesn't look. I don't know. It's weird. This doesn't look like how are they call it? Dog tags. So anyway, soldier tags. They don't look like soldier tags from Noxus. I would expect something more modern from Noxus design. Something entirely made of metal. This is something that I would expect from Ionia. But it doesn't make sense, because the soldier has nothing to do with Ionia. This is Noxus. This is Noxus design 100%. So I don't understand. It's weird. It's weird how they designed these kind of dog tags for the Noxians. Yeah, I remember it's called a dog tag. The army, marines, the marines. You know, the marines, the soldier tags. They call it, I don't know dog, but they call it dog tags. If I remember correctly, maybe I'm mistaken. I'm sleeping so much. I'm saying some kind of super stupid things. I'm mixing stuff, but that's what I remember, honestly. So it's some magic dog tag. Maybe they're LeBonk's. Yeah, but it's still weird, the design. Like they look like Ionian tags. Why? So this one here was Citria or what? Or was he Jarvan? It was Jarvan. Yeah, but I don't understand. So what is this? So they just what is the strategy here? They just collapse on the ground and destroy everything. And how do they come out from this? I feel to. Oh my god, no, Shyvana is super cool. I like a lot what they did with her. These I don't understand. Maybe they were some Ionian devices that Noxus soldiers were using. And they left us there. I don't understand. But you just slammed yourself on the ground. You just slammed yourself, destroyed Runeterra, you destroyed the planet. How are you still immaculate, shining bright against the sun? He literally charged the ground, then destroyed everything. Yeah, no, but it's Jarvan. Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, this reminds me of the Victorious Jarvan design. It doesn't look sad. Maybe it's because she. There's already the funeral. Can you hear the bells? That's the funeral already for Xinza. The scenery is beautiful, by the way. Jarvan Ultimate. Ah, it's Jarvan Ultimate. That's true. It's the Ultimate. But I don't know. It's so weird, honestly. It was so weird. Wow. Well, I guess that was something. Let's see if good old Spider Axe. Renders like semi-realistic faces, yet keeps them stylized for cinematics. Yeah, it's very recalling of Blizzard style. You might have noticed, so season 1 dev update drops tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning. Okay, tomorrow morning for NA. So yes, it's gonna be afternoon here for me. Unare to next inspire to Jarvan. Okay. Shyvana is so cool. Garen, Sona, Dragon Shyvana, Human Shyvana, grande Spider. Yeah. Anyway, what are your takes on the cinematic, guys? Did you like it? Imagine having a flying mount to stamp it on the ground like that. Zero respect, exactly, exactly. And sorry, by the way, for the delay. I will look into it for the next time. I'm very sorry. It's actually a bummer. I'm pretty upset. Pretty upset about that. I'm pretty upset about that. By the way, that song had zero melody. I will forget in 30 seconds. It wasn't extraordinary. I agree with you. Wasn't extraordinary, the song. It was actually leaked, but I didn't listen to it because I didn't want to spoil the entire cinematic. But yeah, it wasn't extraordinary. It didn't really stack. It didn't really stack. Do you say stack or struck? Struck a lot with me anyway. So yeah, no, I completely understand what you mean. Why is everything so silvery? Silvery where? Anyway, Revenant Rain Viego, guys. So it's probably gonna be tomorrow with the dev update. Let me put some more BGM. Okay, so it's gonna be tomorrow then. Revenant Rain Viego. Tomorrow we will have the reveal. If they reveal it tomorrow, okay. Maybe if we are lucky, next week it will be released on PB. All the armors. Yeah, I mean it makes sense because Demacia does use silver too. So it does make sense that it's silvery. True that the orchestration of Twilight Zone was much more memorable. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That orchestra for the hand taking over Xin Zhao's body. Mwah, chef kiss. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, League of Legends season really a brand new cinematic to kick off season. Okay, season kicks off on January 8th. Okay, so tomorrow, of course. Introducing players to the Kingdom of Demacia. Okay, are you guys gonna get the battle pass? Do you guys generally buy battle passes? I generally do buy battle passes, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this one. I generally always buy, like, all of the 2025 battle passes. I bought them all. I don't know if I'm gonna purchase this for several reasons, but I mean, I'll have to see. It's box in the hand so well. Yeah, no, I understand. It's true. I don't. You mean Arknor stuff? Not really. Okay, so you guys are not gonna buy them. On the changes of the games is up to all quests. Okay, this is stuff we know. Across rank, another overall pace of the game will be adjusted. We increase the speeds between champs select. This is something I love, because I'm tired of falling asleep playing League of Legends. I actually wish this is super unpopular, and I understand that, but I actually wish that they applied the same match structure of Wild Rift to League of Legends, because I think that 20-minute sessions are the best. Because honestly, 40 minutes average gains, 45 minutes average gains, they're so much time consuming and brain consuming. It's crazy, and this is also a detriment for people who can't play 24/7 to actually achieve something. That's my point of view, by the way, and most people don't agree with me, and that's okay, but that's just my point of view. I hate battle passes in general. I'm a video game grandpa, turning 28 this month. You are a video game grandpa? I'm older than you know. But yeah, I agree. We are video game grandpas, pandas. Why pandas? What did I read? Panda, grandpas, video game pandas. That's cute. For details about mechanics, more gameplay. Okay, updated Swift play. Okay, this is all gameplay stuff. Additional seasonal content. So on season 1 centers on Demacia, military kingdom. Okay, righteous. The influence of Demacia extends to Summoner's Rift. The map featuring update, blah blah blah. The highly anticipated update to Shyvana will release in Act 2. Okay, so we will have Shyvana. Shyvana will release in Act 2 of this season. The update brings all new visuals of both Shyvana's base human form and her dragon form. While her abilities remain similar to before the update, her kit features some minor changes. Shyvana's full kit will be revealed at her release in Act 2. Stay tuned for more details. So Shyvana is gonna be later. Later in the season. The update brings all new visuals for both Shyvana's base human form and her dragon form. While her abilities remain similar to her kit features some minor changes. Shyvana's full kit will be revealed at the release. Okay. A brand new meta game will be released alongside the start. Ah, okay, yeah, I did see actually Spider-Axe on this. On the meta game. Where is it? Here, Demacia Rising is a season 1 metagame. It will span an entire season and will feature Lux learning the rise of the kingdom from the Aunt Tiana. That's cool. That's a cool way to feature lore, actually. Stop playing versions because I just don't have the time to get on it daily. But I have time for myself as is So no battle pass. No, that makes sense. If you don't have time to grind the battle pass, you shouldn't buy it, because it's time gated. Okay. So if Shyvana is in Act 2, then we'll get a new champ in Act 1. No, I don't know what's the plan here. Maybe they have Viego, Exalted Viego, planned for Season 1. Those are the only two big. Oh, maybe yeah, because there is also the new champion. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. We can only speculate, of course, but I have no idea what they're gonna do. For a handful of motion. Very metagame, okay. Shining Nation. The metagame will evolve in the course of the season with updates released at regular intervals throughout. That's very nice. That's very nice. Players can look forward to a handful of motion comics that will be published throughout the season. Shedding light on the season narrative, okay. Player behavior, okay. There is this season a handful of improvements for game quality, including lobby hostage intervention. Lobby hostage. What is lobby hostage intervention? Lobby hostage is a new system will terminate lobbies that are suspected to involve a bad actor. Ooh. Define as someone threatening to ruin the game. Ooh, nice. This feature will begin rolling out across regions slowly to ensure that that's actually very nice and brave, honestly. Can I ask which country are you from? Can you take a guess? What's the ending? Will you pull for Exalted Viego? Da Frocchi. First of all, I have to see this new Viego. I made a video that I published actually yesterday with a list of things that I want from the skin. I have to see the skin for myself. That being said, I'm not gonna spend $250. I do have all of the Ancient Sparks from last year. I saved them all up. I don't know how many are there, maybe 20. So I think I have 20 pools. I have 20 pools from the Ancient Sparks saved from last year. Let's see. Because I never use them, okay? I just have them there and I'm piling them up. Okay, if the skin is good, I might try to use the Ancient Sparks that I have. So let's see. First of all, let's see the skin. That's all I'm gonna say. First of all, let's see the skin. Because if it's bullshit, it's very unlikely that I will indulge. And even if I indulge, I'm gonna use the Ancient Sparks that I have from last year. I'm not gonna spend any additional money on that. That's for sure. A variety of new skins will release. Oh, this is something that we're interested in. A variety of new skins will release this season, both within and outside of the Demacian Demon. So you've been saving. Let's say I've been saving. The thing is that I have no reason to spend the my Ancient Sparks yet, because I have a lot of Mythic Essences that I saved up from before they reworked the Mythic Shop. So before they reworked the Mythic Shop, it worked like this. If you reach the end of the Battle Pass, of the old Battle Pass, not the new one, you could spend, rather than just buying chests, you could spend all of your tokens to purchase something like was it like hundreds of 200 maybe. It was 200 Mythic Essences. Anyway, I had a lot. I used to have a lot. So I have a lot of saved up Mythic Essences. So when there is something in the Mythic Shop that I want, I usually already have some spare Mythic Essences. That being said, it's not like I have been directly or intentionally saving up Ancient Sparks for Viego skin specifically. I just buy battle passes because I like to purchase battle passes, especially when I know that I have time to invest in the game. Because if you have time to invest in the game, they are super worth. Because the battle pass costs slightly more than one single epic skin, and it gives you so much stuff. So much stuff. So, of course, if you play the game, it's completely worth. It's totally worth to actually purchase and clear the battle pass. That being said, the ancient sparks are a consequence, because the ancient sparks are they throw a bunch of ancient sparks for each battle pass, and I purchased every single battle pass from last year. So again, if I like the skin, if I really like the skin, I will most likely use my ancient sparks. That's for sure. That being said, I don't anticipate myself willing to spend any additional money on a gacha skin that costs $250. I have yet to check early lore of League, but I expect some of that to be pleased. With the cinematic, you mean? Finally some love for her. And I'm just glad they chose Queen over Lux in cinematic. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I recorded my kinematics first, and I'll stop buying kinematics. Right, incredibile Riot si ricorda l'esistenza di Queen. Sì. Spent all my sparks on the Jinx exalted skin and no luck, ma I hope you get better luck than me. Jinx, unfortunately, I think that exalted Jinx is actually a good skin. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it's a paywall. It's a gacha paywall Azu. It's so unfair, honestly. How many Diego skins do you own? All of them. I have all of them. I have every Diego skin. Starting patch, Briar and Briar. Ah, okay, see. I've read about this. Mentioning Battle Academia skins. I'm not happy that Briar. I love Briar. Briar is one of my favorite champions in the game. Even though usually I'm not a fan of playing female champions, not because they are female, but because, as you know, I like to feel immersion in a game, and I feel immersion only if I find myself some self-reflection in the character, and gender plays a big role for it. I know it's a mental thing. I know it's wrong. I couldn't play Lara Croft Tomb Raider because it's an adventure game, but I don't feel myself as Lara Croft. Yes, I'm adventurous, but I don't feel myself being a sexy parkour lady. I'm not a sexy parkour lady in real life, so nor am I Viego. Okay, I'm not Viego, but I have a self-reflection of this cursed dark hero. So I feel, and this is another argument that it's gonna be endless if I start it now. That being said, Briar is one of my. She's super fun. Is one of my favorite champions in the game, and if she was a male champion, and I know that this sounds extremely wrong, but don't take it wrong because it's not misogynistic or anything of the sort. If Briar was a male champion, probably I would have liked her even more. She would have been my main even more than Viego. I have passed 2 millions on Viego, and I stopped playing him consistently. I haven't been playing Viego for a long while as consistently as I used to, and still I have passed 2 millions. Why are you laughing? Yeah, I mean ADC and Jinx is one of my full champs, but in a way I was going to spend much for it. Yeah, no, it's too much. It's too much. But Academia for Briar doesn't she already got a tech anime skin in Primordial? Yeah, pretty much. When you play whatever game you wish to play, your reason for it isn't insulting or anything, in my opinion. I'm a mom, by the way. I'm glad that you think that. Crow. Pets on IV characters based on how lovely they are to me in terms of vibes. So of course I used to play Nuno and Echo. Oh, that's adorable. and that Galio is gonna be a legendary skin, right? I have no idea. Let's see. Brian and Samira will receive Battle Academia skins, and Galio and Orn will receive Mech Anime inspired skins. I don't know if it's gonna be legendary, but here it says that Galio and Orn will receive Mech Anime inspired skins. In celebration of Lunar Revel this year, the Firecracker skin line. Oh, so okay, Lilia is Firecracker. Will make its return alongside the debut of a new thematic. Ah no, okay, Petals of Spring, made in collaboration with Wild Rift. Petals of Spring, okay. I'm not a fan of these skin lines. Like I said at the beginning of the... of the stream. Prestige Veiled... Ah no, brand new... Okay, new April Fool skins. Okay, yes. A new set of skins released during Act 2 exhibit a darker side of Demacia. Ooh. Ah, okay, darker side of Demacia. So maybe Revenant. Okay. So Exalted Viego will be released in Act 2. Revenant Rain is probably this darker side of Demacia, which actually connects to the whole Ruination event when Viego actually invades Demacia. Making a rare tap as a male gremlin would be quite refreshing, for real. Yes. Yes, right? I know, right? But new set of skin, a brand new skin in Dematic. A brand new skin Dematic will make its debut during the Feast Stand time frame. Feast Stand. Where is Feast Stand? Prestige Veil Lady Morgana will release at the start of the season. Okay, so it's gonna be... Yeah, but Prestige Veil... Okay, yeah, it's because it's in the past, of course. Revenant Train Viego... No, Revenant Train, it sounds so cool. Victorious skin is... Okay. Brom. Brom is gonna be the Victorious. They already know? What? I thought that Victorious skins were decided upon... I don't know, some split analytics. I guess I'm wrong. The sports, I'm not really a fan of the sports guide, I'm sorry. Long-term vision. The team remains committed to constantly improving and updating operations for new game modes and champion updates, to balancing the game every other week and sharing regular updates with players through the updates. Beyond these regular updates, the team has begun efforts to release a larger bundle of... Okay, but this is 2027, no? After 2026. The team will share more about these larger scales between MSI and World this year. Okay, so towards the end, of course. Nice. That's really nice. That's it, guys. 16 people watching. Okay, since we are not so many anymore, I want to make a gift to people who is still watching me now here before I end the stream, and I want to give you an invite to my small little Discord server that I have, very nice Discord server. The link is gonna last for 30 minutes, so that's in case that future people will watch the... I mean, no one will watch the end of a stream, but in case they do, it's not gonna be up forever. It's only gonna last 30 minutes. I'm going to generate... So, gonna be no limit, 30 minutes expiration. Okay. Okay. So, this is the link in the YouTube chat. Yeah, I do this, guys, so that first of all I see people that are more into my content, into my channel, because people who actually stay to the very end. I saw that I was blessed somehow with like 90 people. There were like 90 people watching. If I remember, if I saw correctly. That's a lot. For me, that's a lot, honestly. So I'm blessed. But to see that there is still 15 people watching now, 15, 20. It warms my heart. It means that there are actually 15 is a lot. For me, it's a lot. Like, of course, if you ask, I don't know, Nakrit maybe. No, Nakrit doesn't stream. He streams, right? Anyway, if you ask, I don't know, Asmongold, I don't know, if you ask major content creators, it's not much. But to me, it's insane that right now there is like 15 to 20 people still listening to me rambling and talking and whatever. So I'm grateful for you guys to be here. I'm sorry that there was delay. I will look into it. I didn't have any time to test how the stream. So except for the delay, can you guys confirm if everything is fine? Everything is good. Can you hear me well? The audio, the everything else is okay. Do you like the new stream layout? Yeah, some people say that they already like it. I'm glad that you do, because honestly, it's I actually edited it all on Filmora. Just noticed that this is kinda too much. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get 3 viewers. You've got to keep believing in your audience. Grazie, Conny. Are you going to stream the Viego Exalted review? Of course I'm going to. Of course, that's for sure. For sure. No. Whenever there is unless there is something that actually physically prevent me from doing so. Whenever there is a new legendary skin or a new champion or a VGU, everything that involves a champion overhaul, champion artistic art kit widening, art kit enhancement. I always explore it because I'm curious. I'm always curious to see whether or not Riot is actually trying to streamline somehow the production quality of skins and new champion, new legendary plus skins, new champions, which more often than not they are third-party commissions, and I understand that, of course. I mean, I understand and I don't understand, because if you lay off artists, of course you're gonna need third-party sources. But anyway, we checked on Twitter for some more information. Yeah, usually Spiderax. We are big friends with Spiderax. No, we are not big friends, but we actually talk a lot, especially about World of Warcraft. He's a huge World of Warcraft nerd. I also am a very huge fan of, because we used to be on the same Riot server of volunteers before I was kicked out for a little argument that I actually have had about Skin Spotlight. So no, it doesn't really have anything. No, but usually Spiderax covers everything. Spiderax is a literal printing machine of Riot Games related content. It's not by chance that most content creators refer to him. So he should find, in my opinion, Spider should find a way to profit of all of this, because he's a true catalyst for community newsfeed information. He should. I don't know if he does already. I don't know. We never talk about that. We barely ever talk about League of Legends. I'll be honest. And I mean, the main reason I don't is also because I don't want to sound rude. Like I don't want to sound like I'm trying to talk with him only because I want to know stuff about League of Legends. And honestly, it's not even my actual intention. But anyway, I don't know. I find it good manner not to press unless there is something that I genuinely want to talk about. But I never go to him to ask him personally about League of Legends news or stuff. Then again, I don't know if he already does, but I think he should totally try to find a way to profit off of this. See, no, Spider-Axe is not the only one doing a free PR for Riot. There are a lot of content creators, me included, who should actually, they should all be official. Maybe what I do is a bit more specific. But for example, and I mean no harm towards Skin Spotlight tape, okay? But no offense for Skin Spotlight, because I know that he monetizes content and it's a source of income for him, and I understand him. I understand this fully, okay? But at the same time, I'm sorry, Skin, I'm sorry, Uli, but I think that it would be better off if League of Legends client had a built-in option for what he does with his channel. I know it's horrible to say this of another a fellow content creator, because it's a big part of who he is. Okay. But at the same time, I find it so underwhelming, so unprofessional, having to rely on third-party sources to understand what you're buying. And I'm also part of that, because that's actually what I do. I surgically, analyze animations and quality of new champions and skins, because people don't know now. Free base champions, it's something, because those are not something that you buy. Okay, people don't spend money on those, so it's not like Riot Games has a return on money on this stuff. Though in my opinion that doesn't mean anything, but because you still have like a cover image to respect. Okay, you have you have to do things properly. You have to do things up to standards, up to quality, even if it's a free champion. But the thing is that unironically, okay, Riot Games sometimes does base champions better than even $250 champions. That's the whole irony. That's the whole thing that literally makes my jaw drop. That's the whole reason why I started my whole channel, actually, my content creation. I started because every time I was like, but why this free champion from 12 years ago has more stuff than this legendary skin in 2024? Why? That's how my channel was born. That's crazy, I know, but that's how my channel was born. I don't know why Riot refuses to again streamline production quality. They refuse to do so. I don't know why. I'm always impressed with people like him, always at the ready like that. Yeah, it's impressive, especially if you think about the fact that he doesn't do that as his main job. This is not his main job. It's not like he does this like that's what he does. No, that's his hobby. We need it on the client, yeah, but it doesn't mean that people would stop looking at his videos. No, that's completely fine. See, no. I didn't say that he has to stop making videos or he shouldn't make videos or anything of the sort. I'm just saying that if I want to see what a skin looks like or what a skin does, I shouldn't be forced to rely on third parties. I should be able to see it right away on the client. No vabbè, Broda, ma sicuramente dovrebbe essere una funzione integrata, ma dovrebbero fare come Heroes. Exactly. Yeah, they should do with Heroes of the Storm, that they give you this mini practice tool where you can see the champion, you can switch skins and see everything. Lot of games have it, and yet you still see people looking at spotlights on YouTube. No, but I agree. I don't understand why stuff like skin spotless content is provided by a third party. Like, come on, right, lol. Relying on goodwill like that for stuff that should be in the client. Exactly. Yeah, we can just hope we get something like this in the next client in 2097. Yeah, I agree. Let's hope it's gonna be something big. That's all we can do, honestly. Guys, that's pretty much it. I really don't have time for anything else. I'll try to be more active in streaming. I know I always say that and then I never do, but I'll try to be more active. For sure, when the new season begins, I want to try. I will probably stream while trying the new all the new items, all the new stuff. Because I haven't been playing on PBE because I don't like to play on PBE. Because I lag as hell on PBE. Unless you play on NA, you lag like hell. I play from Europe, and Italy's connection is not the best connection worldwide, as you know. So yeah, for sure I will stream again, guys. Thank you so much for coming by, and if you join the Discord server, I'll see you there. Okay? Bye guys, take care. Grazie. Thank you so much. Thank you truly for coming by. Bye.